Hey, everybody. Okay, I am so excited to be back. Okay, yesterday I officially launched and opened up my signature 16-week course program. You guys, I am so excited for this. This program is called In the Making, and that is a very deliberate title for this program for a lot of reasons. But you guys, this 16-week signature program it's for individuals and couples who are really struggling with a pornography habit or a history in their home, whether that's you who's struggling with the habit, or you're struggling with your spouse using pornography, or a child to parent. We have those relationships too. You guys, that causes a lot of distrust and a lot of communication errors. There's a lot of things that happen when that habit is in a relationship. Okay. This program is really, really designed to rebuild your relationships from the inside out. Okay. We heal from the inside out so that you can have a life full of freedom, trust, and peace. Okay. Ultimately, that is our goal. Many of y'all know mine and Jared's backstory. Okay. Collectively, we have 31 years of trial and error through figuring out pornography in a home setting. Okay. In a marriage individually. And this is so powerful when it went into this course and the purpose behind this course, because we've lived this. This is our story. And what we're living now is incredible because of the journey we went on, but it was hard. And we don't want you guys to have the years and the years and the years. Okay. This is designed to help you get there leaps and bounds before we did. Okay. It is powerful, powerful, powerful. And it's great. You guys, there's the program that I use. It's called the Mindful Method. Okay. That is the basic for everything I coach on. It is powerful because you guys, it really gets to the root of things. It gets to the connection and the emotional connection that a lot of us struggle with. And that's where we heal. That's where we get to, and that's where we start healing, you guys. That's where success comes from. When we can get to the emotional root and really, really, really dive into that and analyze that and become in alignment, you guys, so good and so fun. Okay. It is a lot of work, but it is so fun. You guys, this program, it is so powerful because it focuses really on three things. Okay. First, relationships. That's something I talk about all the time. It's kind of fun because people often say, like, Beth, you're a relationships coach, not a pornography recovery coach. And the thing that I love about this, you guys, is naturally as we heal those connections, pornography loses its power. It loses its draw. It loses its desire. That is why this is so powerful for the person who's struggling with the pornography, but it's also so powerful for the spouse or for the parent who is trying to help, because you guys, we are on our own journey. We have our own individual struggles that come as a result of pornography being a part of our story in some way, shape, or form. Okay, we do. So as we can really heal those relationships and those connections, which is what we do in this program, you will be amazed at the difference that your own life, how it feels, how you show up, okay, how strong these relationships are. When we get to that emotional root connection, you guys, relationships take off. And it is so fun to see. Okay. The second thing that we dive into this course, again, I mentioned some of these stuff yesterday, just recapping, but we understand habits, behaviors, and mindsets. You guys, that is really important, because until we understand ourselves, we can't move forward. Okay. With pornography, there's this big misconception that pornography is the problem. And you guys, it is a problem. It's a big problem. But underneath pornography, there are problems that we can dive into and heal to get that out of the picture. Okay. It's so possible. It's so fun to see. You guys, I love this 16 weeks. Okay. Because it is so fun to see, especially the couples. It is so fun to see these couples really learn and grow individually and see how that strengthens their marriage into something that they didn't believe was possible before they started this program. Okay. The third thing that we really talk about in this program that I coach on is tools. Okay. The Mindful Method has very, very specific tools that are incredible for longevity. Okay. When we talk about long-term success, that's a thing. Okay. For years now, Jared and I have both in our own journeys had incredible experiences. Okay. So the thing that I love about this program, again, you guys, these tools that I coach you through and on, these are lifelong tools. These are tools that, yes, you will absolutely be able to use for yourself, whether it's in self-confidence issues, whether it's in self-worth, whether it's using pornography. Okay. But these, you guys, they will trickle into every area of your life. Okay. I am a life coach. I'm a pornography recovery coach. I'm a relationships coach. You guys, relationships and connection are your life. That's where we coach. And as a result of coaching on your connections, your life becomes better. Okay. So fun. And these tools, they are so incredibly simple and they are so applicable. Okay. And they are powerful. That is why I love this method. And that is why I've built my whole program around this method. Okay. Why this works, you guys, and I'm going to explain this a little bit. I've had a couple of questions as people have been scheduling calls. And as I've just talked to people about it, this is really important because this system is unique. It's different. Okay. We dive into things very differently than a lot of other programs do. We have a lot of success doing it this way. This is why we do it. But you guys, the system really teaches you to understand yourself first. Okay. So one of the biggest complaints I hear, especially with therapy, when the couples are coming to me, is that the therapy session is usually missing one of three things. Okay. It's missing religion. There's a spiritual aspect of it that is not there. And it's really, really hard. The second is that they always feel like one person is being validated and one person is being shamed. That's really negative on both accounts. Okay. You're feeling something, that's valid. Okay. Both of you are struggling. That's a valid struggle. So we work on that individually. And the third thing is that they didn't feel like they were getting the tools to long-term have success. They felt like it was really slow, and that it was going to take years and years and years for them to get anywhere. You guys, I don't want this to take anybody years to get anywhere. I can't promise that it will be completely perfect in 16 weeks, but I can promise if you do the work, you will notice a huge change, and it will be on a projection, you guys, that is so powerful and so exciting. You'll feel that. Okay. You will experience a shift in yourself and in your relationships that is beyond a lot of times what people can even comprehend when they come to me. Okay. The other reason that this is super powerful, you guys, is because it really helps you to understand how to use your struggles for you and not against you or against others. Okay. This one is really fun for me to see couples, especially figuring this out. Teens, another one. I love watching them figure this one out. Okay. And realizing that a struggle is just a struggle. Okay. You are independent of your struggles. It plays a role in your journey, but you are not your struggles. Okay. We really dive into that in this program. You guys, like I said, this program is pretty limited for this first group because I want to make sure that everything is as it needs to be. Okay. I've gotten questions about different groups and how the group coaching works in this. So I'm going to take a few minutes and just kind of walk through the program a little bit. I'm going to show you a little bit of what the workbook looks like. There is a workbook that comes with this. Don't worry. It's really simple. It's easy. It's broken down, you guys. Okay. So don't let this intimidate you. You get it in small increments. With this program, you guys remember, we're in the making. That's what this program is called, in the making. It's designed to build. It's a foundational program. Okay. We are all just in the making. Okay. We are. And it's a good place to be. It's a really, really exciting place to be if we let it. But what this program looks like on the inside, okay? So this program has 12 sessions of workbook weeks, okay? 3 of those, we kind of get into the science. 3 of them, or 4 of, reverse, 3 sections, 4 weeks for the workbook each, okay? The first 4 weeks, we really kind of dig into the science, the goals, the what that we're actually trying to learn how to do. The next 4 weeks, we really dig into some of those tools, which are so, so powerful and fun. Okay. We learn those very quickly. And then the last 4, we dig into the emotions. Okay. Those emotional connections, remember, super, super powerful. We learn about those, we grow in those, and we become. Okay. So that is kind of in the workbook. I'll show you what that workbook looks like in just a few minutes. But we also have weekly training videos. Okay. The course is broken up into 16 weeks very intentionally. It's so that you can take this at your own pace. Okay. All of the training videos, they're recorded. If you can't make it to the coaching sessions, those are also recorded and they will be in that file for you to watch the replays, which is really powerful because you can also rewatch them. You guys, the reason that I have a lot of people who are really nervous about the group aspect of this course, but the thing about groups is there is power in realizing that you are not alone. There's also power in learning from other people's experiences. Okay. We will have some questions in here, you guys, that get very, very deep and very sensitive within these groups. It's it's important. Okay. The groups are separated. There are 2 groups for this first one for your coaching calls. Okay. The first group is the actual person struggling with pornography. Okay. Whether that is a male or a female, a lot of these struggles, you guys, and who I've coached are very, very similar, and you can still learn. You can still learn from each other. So we have one of the coaching groups is for those who are actually struggling with the pornography habit. The other group is the one that we have for the people who are kind of struggling as a result of the habit, whether that is the spouse. Okay. It could be the husband or the wife in the marriage that is the one struggling with their spouse's habit. Okay. A lot of times parents fit into this category, parents and teens though. If you want to schedule a consultation, do also hold tight. There's something coming down the line for you. Okay. I'm super, super excited about that. But there are the 2 groups. So when it comes to coaching, you have a space that you get to ask your questions in. Okay. You have a space that you can come and bring the hard, because there are things, you guys, that right now, especially when you're coming, you're not in a place where you're speaking to your spouse about a lot of the struggles yet. Okay. Or in a healthy space where you can speak to them about the struggles yet. That's okay. We get you to the point through this program. Okay. But I do separate those groups very, very intentionally so that it's a space for each of them, whoever it is, to come and to grow with a group and to be supported in their own sector of that. Okay. The other thing, you guys, that's really important is we have a weekly Q&A, which I really love. This is, you're able to submit your questions. Your Q&A questions will get submitted up till the night before, and then I will have video where I'm answering all the questions. Okay. This is also really powerful because a lot of times people are asking questions that I didn't even know I had until it's asked. And then I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, I did want to know that. Or, oh, this might be helpful in this situation. Guys, the Q&A is really, really powerful. Okay. The other thing that I love is that this program really allows me to go in and just drop a ton of resources and a lot of information and a lot of free content for you guys. Okay. These will be my favorite podcasts, my favorite study tools, my favorite, whatever it is, you guys. Each lesson will have some of those extra resources, okay, that you can kind of supplement throughout the week, whether that's for your scripture study, whether that's just ideas for relationships. Okay. That is really, really, really fun. And it's also just a little extra free bonus that I like to put in there. Okay. I'm going to pull up the workbook really quick and show you guys so you can just have a little sneak peek in there. Let me see if I can share my screen. Perfect. Okay, let's get this one shared for just a second. Okay, so you guys, this is the workbook. It comes in a PDF form, okay? Each week you'll get your new section, which I really love because then we kind of just break it up. It's a lot less overwhelming that way, okay? In the workbook itself, there are 12 sections, okay? Again, Mind Firm foundational course, you guys, this is incredibly powerful. When we go into it, there's a little note. You guys, this is what we We do. Okay. I love this little page. I think it's so fun, but we train your brain. Okay. This is really important because realizing just like your body has needs, so does your brain. Okay. So do your emotions. So do your connections. You guys, there are so much in here that is so good. Okay. But this is what I want to show you really quick. So these are your 12 weeks that we really dive into on the workbook. We have 4 separate weeks, you guys, that are very specific to coaching in the pornography realm and with the specific struggles that I see most predominantly there. But this is kind of where it starts. Okay. Session 1 through 4 right here. We talked about, you guys, this is really learning here. This is really, really learning to understand what it is about your brain that is so incredibly powerful. Okay. Sessions 5 through 8, you guys, this is the tools. Okay. Fact versus story. The paradigm, you guys, that is a tool I use multiple times a day. Okay. It's a recognition tool and it is so, so simple and so, so incredibly powerful. That one is one that I love. This section though, I will hands down say this section right here where we dig into emotions, you guys, is my favorite. Okay. And it's my favorite because this is where we have aha, 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 all over the place. Okay. We have those aha moments. This is where we really start to get into that change and that shift and that recognition of where we are. Okay. And just how much power we actually have over that. So when we go in, you guys, it's broken up in sessions. Okay. Again, you'll get these each weekly. So don't worry. You're not getting like this whole workbook for this program specifically. But this is what's really important. Okay. We'll go through, we start with something. Okay. I love quotes. I do. Okay. So knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. That's Aristotle. Okay. As we go in, you guys, each week is going to have that. It'll have our program objectives for the week. You guys, it is broken down so very, very simply. And again, you will have videos that go through each of these, okay, about the program. The first week is very, very exploratory. We set up goals, you guys. It is so fun. It's very, very simple. There's stuff that we will go over every week together. Okay. Some of the tools we'll talk about. And then we get into these different things, you guys, each week. I will tell you, we really do dive in. And this is something that I think is really important. Because without diving in, we're not growing. Okay. We're not progressing. Okay. We can progress a little bit, but it's not this long-term sustainable change that we really, really want to have. Okay. So we break it down. Don't worry about that. That was one thing I felt like beginning a lot is people were like 16 weeks. Yes, it is 16 weeks because that's what it takes for you to change. Okay. That's what it takes for you to dig in and to get to know yourself and to really decide this track that you want to be on. Okay. But you guys, so much can change in 16 weeks. It really, really can. I don't want this to take you 6 years. Okay. It doesn't need to take 6 years. It doesn't need to take $30,000. Okay. It doesn't need all of these different things. You guys, it doesn't. Okay. If you're willing to do the work, we can get you there a lot sooner and a lot cheaper. Okay. This program, don't get me wrong. It is not a cheap program, but it is not, you guys, the amount of worth that you get out of this, it's an investment, not just into you personally, but into your marriage. But you guys, longer term, this is an investment in your family. This is a generational investment. And that is what you guys, I love. Okay. Jared and I, our goal is always to save the family. Okay. We believe in family. We also believe in a really good marriage. Okay. So I am really excited. We already have people scheduling, you guys. Some of the time slots are already gone for those consultations. You guys, enrollment, I'm cutting it off at next Wednesday, the 12th. Okay. It's really important. Get your consultation in. I only have 10 spots total that are left for this. Okay. We're keeping it small, very intentionally for this group. Okay. If you do schedule your consultation by Friday, just so you know, you sign up by Friday, you do have an extra discount. So put that little plug in there just for fun. But if you have any other questions, make sure you're DMing me. Okay. This is really important. This is really powerful. I want you to have the information that you have. I will again drop the link to sign up for those, for the consultation. Okay. They're just 20-minute calls. They're super short. Come ask your questions, see if this is right for you. Okay. Guys, I believe in this program. Okay. I know the power that this stuff can have in your life. And again, guys, I am focused on helping you grow and develop, but I am also focused on a generational shift. It's worth the investment. Okay. Be brave. You've got it. Come hang out with me soon. Okay. We'll talk soon. Talk to you soon. Okay. Bye.